Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi held a meeting on Monday with the executive manager of the Italian petroleum company Eni, with the attendance of Minister of Petroleum Tarek al-Mulla. Also on Monday, the President met with the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Transportation Kamil al-Wazir, and Head of the Economic Zone of the Suez Canal Authority, Walid Sami.
President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has ordered expanding gas exploration, search and production activities and efforts between the Ministry of Petroleum and Eni in a meeting on Monday with the Italian energy company CEO Claudio Descalizzi. During the meeting, el-Sisi reviewed Eni's current and future plans for gas exploration and production in Egypt in light of the country's position as a regional hub for the circulation and production of energy and liquefied natural gas (LNG), the presidency said in a statement. The presidency added that such position is becoming increasingly important in light of the current global developments regarding the energy crisis, given the promising opportunities and potentials in Egypt in this field. The head of state ordered expanding the activities and efforts of gas exploration, search and production in coordination between the Ministry of Petroleum and Eni, with the aim of achieving optimum use of Egypt's natural resources and gas and energy sector. This comes in continuation of the fruitful path of cooperation between the state and Eni, Sisi added. Minister of Petroleum Tarek al-Mulla attended the meeting. Also on Monday, President Sisi met with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Transport, Lieutenant General Kamil al-Wazir, Chairman for the General Authority of the Suez Canal Economic Zone, Walid Sami, and Chairman of the Engineering Authority of the Armed Forces, Major General Ahmed al-Azzazi. The spokesman for the presidency said the meeting followed up on work progress in investment and strategic projects in the Suez Canal Economic Zone. The meeting reviewed progress in projects underway to upgrade ports along the economic zone of the Suez Canal, particularly the ports of Ain Sukhna, Adabiya, East Port Said, West Port Said, El Tour, and El Arish. This includes in particular breakwaters, containers, handling stations, berth, logistics zones, and multi-purpose terminals in the ports. These projects are being implemented in partnership with international expertise and the private sector. The President was briefed on the promotional plan for the SOC zone in cooperation with the international institutions and investment banks to attract investments. President Sisi was also updated on progress in capacity-enhancing projects for the economic zone, particularly the establishment of platforms for small and medium industries and startups. President Sisi directed to localize complementary industries for the production of the renewable energy, including green fuel, given their multiple uses in several other fields, such as water plants, which are a major component in many projects nationwide.
Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri participated on Monday in Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week Summit. Shukri addressed the summit, reviewing the outcomes of COP27 conference that was hosted by Egypt in Sharm el-Sheikh last November. In his speech, Shukri said that there should be more mechanisms to boost development banks to fund climate action. The Foreign Minister reiterated that the outcomes of COP27 included enhancing lifting the burdens of climate change. He also noted that COP27 was successful in facing the impacts of climate change. Shukri added that COP27 was the first conference that put necessary funding to face climate change damage and loss. The top diplomat pointed that during COP27, many governments have offered innovative means of renewable energy. He stressed that the climate change is still the field that needs more work. Meanwhile, Shukri underscored that the ADSW is considered an important platform to express the remarkable transformation in the climate change file. On the sidelines of the ADSW summit, Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri held a meeting with the Executive Secretary of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, Simon Style. Shukri stressed on the importance of putting executive mechanisms to boost the role of multilateral development banks and international funding institutions in providing climate funding, according to the recommendations of the Sharm el-Sheikh Climate Conference COP27. The meeting probed ways of building on the successes of the Sharm el-Sheikh Conference last November and putting its recommendations into effect. Welcome back. Egypt's stock market indices collectively went up in the trading session on Monday after a high rate of purchasing operations by local investors that created a big amount of profits for the market capitalization. The benchmark EGX30 index jumped by 1.78%. The EGX70 index for small and medium businesses also went up by 2.03%. And the broader EGX100 index also rose by 1.91%. The market capitalization gained £18 billion to exceed £720 billion, amid transactions of about £2.6 billion.